Hey guys! How we all doing? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, today, the plan is to get this section sanded out and laid out. And after we get that section all figured out, we are going to try to move on to the other sections. And thankfully, I have hopefully enough sand in those double chests to fulfill this plan. There was so much sand, guys. I kid you not, there was so much sand I mined. I think I did completely destroyed that desert. If we end up running out of sand, I am terrified. Though I probably think we will, honestly. Yes, this thing is not going. I'm waiting for the lava to refill. There is a lot of glass, though. Like, I did empty this chest out for the project back at the house, but there's a lot of glass going through here, and I'm constantly refilling the sand. Whew. I forgot I did that. I just stocked this one full of sand because there was so little glass coming out of it. I was like, all right, we just need to stock that with sand. All right. Let me. I'll just chuck some of the stuff in here. Stuff that I do not need right now. So we're just gonna chuck. Keep Aquila. We'll chuck these away because we don't really need them. That should be enough. Yep, that should be all I need. All right. Actually, wait. Let me take a thing. Actually, yeah, no, I should be fine. I should be fine with this. Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's grab some sand and let's go place it. Let's get this finished up. Oh man, bro, yesterday was so much fun. I don't know what it is, but when Hunter and I just get together, the most chaotic of vibes just happen. Uh, the most chaotic of chaos will happen when me and Hunter have been given a project together and we have to do it. But we have to also remain entertaining as we do it. Oh, hello, Mr. Elder Guardian. Aren't you a joy? Oh, and I love the little bubble things. Ah! By the way, guys, we are now on the new latest update. And so we've got all the latest things, like the bundles and everything like that. Oh my god, this is so cool. The bubble pop thing is so cute. I don't know why, even though I know it means I'm getting closer to drowning. It just is aesthetically pleasing to look at. Also to hear. I'm surprised by the little, like, sounds. It's just like a perfect little sound. And now I'm drowning. Very slowly. Because I have a thing called respiration. There's a drown somewhere. I can never find them till they're, like, really close by. Oh, there he is. Ooh, copper ingot. Nice. Oh, man. Alrighty, let's get this going. I want to try and get, like, a good chunk of the sun. I'm also gonna do, instead of, so I was gonna do, like, 7, since apparently the block radius of the sponge is 7 by 7. But I wanted to actually, like, do 5, because then it'll be even, since the sides are 80, the diameter of, not diameter. No, yeah, it's diameters. Yeah, diameter's the half of the circle. Since the diameter is 80 by 80, so I'm gonna do that, and then it'll be even throughout. So we'll also probably be able to get the water cleared a lot faster as well with sponges. We also might just go ahead and raid the ocean monument today, depending on how I'm feeling later today, as the stream goes on. Because everyone's really busy, and I kind of want to get the Elder Guardian out of here. I'm not gonna lie. He is jump scaring me way too much for my liking. Come on. Plus now, once we get, like, all this stuff under the glass done, we can now finally, like, stop drowning constantly as we're doing this. Ugh, the don't want to die. That'd be really sucky. Imagine dying in here. And then I gotta, like, freaking get around all of the other stuff. All the guardians and everything to get my things. At least it wouldn't be dolphins. Because the dolphins suck. A lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, while I was over at the desert, there was, for some reason, a dolphin. And it decided that it had to get any of the extra sand that dropped. So I would have to fight off this dolphin while I'm trying to gather my sand. While not also trying to kill the dolphin. Because I don't want to kill the dolphin. The dolphins are cute. Mate, could you not? Could you not? Can you not? There we go. Jesus. I just want to build the sand in peace. Can I just do that, please? Without you trying to shoot me constantly? Bro, I'm so excited to, like, try to figure out how I'm going to do that guardian build. I've already started trying to figure out all the statues, and guys, the freaking cliff's going to have to be huge for one reason alone, because there's going to be 2 statues sitting on the cliff. So it's going to be, like, 2 big player statues, and then in the middle, there's, well, not in the middle of the cliff, in the middle of the falling part of the cliff, like the part where the princess falls off, there's another one now. So it's going to be, like, a weird, like, a weirdly big cliff, and it's because it's, like, the player models have, I think it's, like, hang on, let me, like, look at my toes. It's, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, it's, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, it's 4 pixels going across, so, with 2 legs, that's 8 pixels across, and then I have to do 2 of those, so that's 16 blocks I have to do across. And then I also have to account in things around, on the outside of the cliff. So I'm going to say I'm going to make a cliff that's about 20 to 25 blocks wide. So that way, you know, it's wide enough for both the statues and for people to walk around and look around it. Which means then it's going to be an odd number, which means I'm going to have to then build the... If I do it 25, it's going to be an odd number. If I do it by 20, it'll be like a regular even number. But I think I should do it by an odd number, because then I can have, like, the statue in the middle of the cliff. Even though it would be kind of awkward since the player models are an even number completely, so it might actually be better to make it an even number. I'm gonna have to, like, figure it out as I kind of play around with building the statues and everything. I found some skins that I'm gonna use as reference for the statues, because obviously I need to know what the statues are gonna look like, so when I build them, I can, like, use different colored stone and everything like that to make the difference looking in, like, the eyes and the clothing and hair. It's gonna be kind of cool. I'm excited about it because I have the palette picked out for the stone. I'm gonna be using, like, stone, andesite, diorite, not granite. I want to keep it like a grayscale kind of thing. So it's gonna be like tough, stone, diorite, calcium, stone brick, stuff like that. Just using those things to kind of differentiate the different parts of the statue. So I'm excited to do that. I already have, like I said, the skins kind of picked out for them. I think I still need to play around with the king one, because I don't want to, like... The king skins I keep finding all have, like, the beard and everything like that, and I don't know. I'm not feeling the beard on this king. I'm feeling more like he's got, like, clean facial hair, like he's clean shaven and maybe just has a mustache. Like, he doesn't feel like he's, like, a big bearded king. He feels more clean shaven than that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to, like, play around with a little bit of the with the king skin for a little bit more. The queen skin was easy to find. Same with the princess one. For some reason, there's a lot of them out there in, like, the skins, with the Minecraft skins. It's kind of cool, actually. It makes my job a lot easier when I'm trying to find a reference. Alright. we're gonna finish this off, and then it's gonna be line time. See if I can get this before I gotta go up. Let's go. There we go. Please tell me nothing's okay. I was so scared there was kelp keeping it from going. Awesome. Alright. Now, let's grab a little bit more sand before we go start this, because now we gotta go and we gotta start lining it out. Alright. Should I go down there and get rid of all that kelp? Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. Because I don't know where any of this is going to be. And the last thing I want to do is be placing my sand, and the kelp keeps destroying it. It should be a waste of sand. You know what I might do? Is I might just take this kelp, and I'll just, like, stick it as fuel for the bottom of the, for the smelter. Even though it's not a really good fuel source, I mean, it's here. And I got a lot of it now. And it'll just lag. It'll just cause me lag if I just let it sit there. So I might as well just use it for something useful. Let's grab that. Alright, that should... Oh, nope. Still got more over here. Up. Alright, I'm gonna get shot at. Let's get back up top. Let's do this, where we're gonna quickly... We're gonna drop all this sand back in. Let's grab all that kelp. Let's throw them in the furnaces to use as fuel, and continue on with the rest of our day of placing sand. Might as well just put this one in, like, all of the, in the, what's it called? The bigger one. Do do. It's such a good song, man. Bro, my I never talked about this yet, but my Spotify Wrapped. So I listen to a plenty of different songs, and also because I work at a place where I have to like play like work safe music, where it's like not cursing. It's like 2010s, like 80s, 70s kind of music. And oh my god, my Spotify Wrapped is so cursed. It went. I think the way that they explained my beginning of the year was like witchy Gen Z pop or something like that. And then everything else from there was just because I had to start listening to other music because of work and because of this. So it went from like witchy pop to um to like dance music. And then after that, oh, is it not working? Oh, can I not use this as fuel? Oh, that's stupid. I thought you could use it as fuel. I was gonna say, because that would be just like such a good way to get rid of it while also using it. It's dumb. Alright, well, whatever. But yeah, and then it was like lo-fi chill because I started listening to more lo-fi music from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, the lo-fi beats actually surprisingly are my like highest listened to songs, like my highest artist. I was like literally like blown away by it. Oh my god, I can't get rid of my blocks. I was like, oh my god, you're kidding me. So yeah, apparently I listened to so much lo-fi because of the streams that it's my highest artist. And then the person after it is literally the one artist that I listen to on repeat in my like daily life. I was like, how do I listen to more lo-fi than I actually do the actual artist? It's insane to me, but I love it. It's like that's crazy, man. It's literally insane and I love it. Just sleep, just dream. It's only a nightmare. Da, 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 da. Oh man, I'm excited. Oh my god, and then they have the AI podcast thing. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not a fan of AI, really at all. But that AI podcasting had me rolling on the ground laughing so hard. Because, like, in the most nicest tone, in the nicest way possible that these AI could say it, they were like, "Are you okay? Are you good? Are you good? You good, fam?" Just because, like, I went from, like, such a dramatic change to, like, "Oh, you must have been having some, like, independence time." And then you went to dancing. Were you partying? Were you living it up? Like, were you going out and about and, like, just having a great time? And then, wow, you chilled out. You mellowed out really fast. It was just only a month of you going party hardcore, and then you mellowed out really fast. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like, what are you, my therapist, bro? I'm fine. Oh god, but it was so funny. Like they were just like AI voices are scary nowadays because they're like so realistic sounding. They can be like so realistic, but honestly, because they're also still like you also know it's AI, you can like kind of hear it every now and again. But it's crazy, dude, how much the AI voices have like come. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, bro. My house is in full Christmas swing. My mom has pulled out all of the baking stuff, all of the candy things. My mom is in full Christmas swing now. Everything the house is going to smell like cookie dough and burnt sugar for the next 3 weeks. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Also, we're doing so my family does a Christmas party like every year. Uh, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. But we also hang on, let me get rid of the sand while I'm here. And I don't have mining fatigue. Haha. Fuck you. Fuck you, mate. Fuck you. You don't got the powers, the skills. Um, and so we're doing actually games this time. So there's gonna be like minute to win it games where like they gotta like name as many Christmas songs or name as many Christmas movies in 1 minute. And then there's another one where you gotta like stack up cups to make it look like a Christmas tree. And you gotta make it as tall as you can make it. But my mom's not being very specific on like what counts as a tree. So we could just make a skinny little stick of just cups stacked on top of each other. Oh, it's so good. And then we have this little I don't know where we got it. I don't know who made it or where we got it from. But we got this jar of cotton balls, okay? And it just looks like basically like a jar of snow. You just have a jar of cotton balls for some reason. And so my mom was like, I'm gonna count how many cotton balls in here, and that's another game right there. There's 183 cotton balls in that thing. 183. That's insane. Why are there so many cotton balls in this little tiny jar? Where did we get this jar from? Why did we need this jar? One, two, three, four, five. Like, I don't even know where this jar came from or, like, what happened to make this jar existing. But I love it for the fact of that it's just so insane. And then my mom was trying to think of another thing to do, and my mom is obsessed. Okay, let me just make this very clear to you. Obsessed with nutcrackers. So there's like a ton of nutcrackers around my house every Christmas, and I was like, what if you make a scavenger hunt for your nutcrackers? You like give them cards, and they gotta find each nutcracker. And she's like, but I don't want them to touch the nutcrackers. All right, I don't want them touching my nutcrackers. I'm like, mom, they don't gotta touch it. They're just gonna find them. Oh, it's so funny. And then we have like a secret contest that no one's gonna know about. Where we're gonna be basically figuring out who has the best like Christmassy outfit. So it could be like the best ugly sweater. It could be the most festive. It could be the most light up, whatever. Oh my god, I'm so excited about it because I get to also be one of the secret judges. So basically, my whole family is all in on what the whole competition is, and we know what all the competitions are. And that's how I know that there's 183 cotton balls in that jar. And I asked specifically to know because I want to be in on it, so that way I can like look at my friends and be like, "Ooh, you're not close at all. If you guessed like 50, you're wrong. You are so wrong." And then I can be like, "Oh my god, you got it was 300. Jeez, how big do you think that jar is?" Oh, I'm excited, man. If any of my friends like get it right on the dot, I might just not be able to hold back my expression of just surprise, because that would be insane. I still gotta like get in contact with a lot of my friends, like invite them and everything like that. It's still a couple weeks out, so hopefully everyone will be able to get there. And hopefully I'll also be able to get off work because I did ask for work off that day because it's gonna be a crazy long day, and the day after because you know I'm 22. I'm gonna be drinking. Hello. It's a Christmas party. My mom has makes shot glasses that are made out of like Jolly Ranchers and peppermints, so we can like take these really cool flavored shots. My favorite ones are the Jolly Ranchers. Always, I love the Jolly Rancher shot glasses because afterwards, like when you put like vodka or something else in it, I can't remember what it was. It was a my mom gets this like special like pepperminty drink, and I can't remember what it's called. But you put that one in like the peppermint shot glasses. Oh, it's so good. And then afterwards, after like you take a couple of drinks of it, and like now there's a hole at the bottom of the shot glass, you can now just eat the candy shot glass. It's so nice. Though your hands will be very sticky afterwards. So if y'all don't want sticky hands, don't make any Jolly Rancher or candy shot glasses. My mom also makes lollipops. They're all flavored, and they're all really good. She makes it. She takes a poll of the flavors that everyone wants every year, and sometimes she like keeps a certain amount. Like I think every year we've had bubblegum, and I think every year we've also had butterscotch. It's crazy. This time of the year is a crazy time, and I love it. Christmas is like sacred in my household. Bro, I cannot wait to like see like the guessing. Come on, let me sleep. There we go. I can't wait to see like how many Christmas characters, Christmas movies, Christmas songs, and stuff like that that people can name off the top of their heads. Purely because like it's insane like how many there are out there actually. I'm just gonna fill this one up, and we're just gonna toss these out since obviously these aren't gonna be doing anything. I'm just gonna get that one going since that one doesn't have any glass in it, period. And I'd rather have some glass going. Well, I am here, obviously. Because, like, there's so many. But when you're put on a timer, a minute to win it timer challenge, like, I don't know about you guys, but my brain went blank the second we were testing it. We were, like, testing it out together. We're like, okay, so a minute to win it, name as many Christmas characters you can go. Rudolph, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, Buddy the Elf, Frosty. Like it's like your brain. There's just like so many things that you can think of that it's like so hard to like remember them all. And then you got like Krampus and stuff like that. Ooh, and then my mom has a picture round where she took a picture from a scene from a Christmas movie, and you have to basically guess what that Christmas movie is. It's all real life Christmas movie. No, no, sorry. There's two stop motions. There's two stop motion ones. So they're good. Like they're good. I only knew about. I think my mom made it. Yeah, there's like 9 of them, and I knew about 6 or 7. If I didn't already know, if the answers weren't already written on the paper, and it was like all like from different eras of time. So like people who are younger, like me, could guess some of them. People who are older definitely would get some of them, if not most of them. But the scenes are like really what's the word I'm looking for? The scenes can be really deceiving because one of them actually looks like a different Christmas movie. And it's kind of funny because now that'll be like the slip up question, the slip up picture. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. So I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun when we have to like do all this stuff. Do 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 do. Ah, come on, let's go. Another thing I'm really excited about is just like being able to dress up and drink and have fun with family and friends. It's just so much fun. We do it every year, and it's just like great. Another thing I'm also looking forward to, though, like we were mentioning it last stream, is the Minecraft movie. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that thing. I honestly wasn't too hyped about it when I first saw the trailer, but like the realistic people mixed in with the Minecraft world, it looked really weird to me. But I'm warming up to it, especially since the whole like the mines called for me. They called for me since I was a kid. I don't know. It's just now like started to grow on me. I'm starting to warm up to the idea of the realistic characters being in the animated Minecraft world. And I get their reasoning behind wanting to do like real life characters cuz animated Minecraft's been done like so many times. Like it's been done and made so many times. I think we can all look at YouTube and find all the crazy, cool, and talented Minecraft animators and what they do. One, two, three, four, five. So like, I get why they felt that they need to do something different, so that way the Minecraft movie obviously it doesn't feel like it's just another Minecraft animation. I also like the way that they worded the title, a Minecraft story. So it's not like the Minecraft story. It's a Minecraft story. It's a story that has been told in Minecraft, which is what Minecraft is also all about. It's all about like creating the story, creating the world that you want, which in my opinion is just like fantastic like storytelling that they did right there. 'Cause, I mean, look at what we're doing here on this server. We're building a whole giant we're building things. We're going to be creating different kinds of builds and stories, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. Like, I'm dragging this whole goddamn ocean monument just so I can build a cliff. A cliff edge. I could build a cliff edge anywhere, but I decided to do it here. And that's because it fits better with the story, and it also can be functional as well by making a guardian farm. So I'm really excited about this stuff. The movie's gonna. I feel like the movie's gonna do pretty good. I think it's gonna do really well. I'm excited to hear what the story is because I'm also really curious what the whole thing about the cube is. I've seen the thing where everyone's talking about how it's like the creation cube that was in Minecraft Dungeons, which I think that's an interesting, definitely way of mixing a lot of the different Minecraft games into one movie. That's like a really cool way of doing it. They have the crafting system, they have the open world of like regular Minecraft, but they also then mix in some of the stories and everything like that from Minecraft Dungeon. So it's like it's taking place in the time period of Minecraft Dungeon, it seems to be doing. And Steve is still hanging out and around, so that could also put implications on like where does where does Steve actually come from? Like, is Steve actually someone who's lived in the Minecraft world the whole time, and he's only just and like we just kind of like start piloting his body as a player? That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of a cool little like that's a cool little like horror thing right there for Minecraft. You are not meant to be here. You have taken over the control of Minecraft Steve's body. Like, what if we are the gods? Okay, let's do some funny like I'm never gonna be serious about my lore like my Minecraft like funny like lore things. Cause like the whole like oh what if like the ancient builders came from the end to begin with? That's I don't believe those kind of things, but I like tossing ideas around and like doing stuff like that. So let's do that again. Let's do this again. What if? Okay, what if the gods that you know that we see in Minecraft Dungeon? What if those were players, and they were trying to tell? Or no, what if those were the developers? What if those were the developers, and they were telling the quote unquote player what to do so that way they could like release Minecraft as a game because you know with the way that the game was at that time, there was no like it wasn't the same game that we have in Minecraft. It was a whole different game. They're like, this isn't the game we want. We want to fix this, but we can't fix it because it's just not working. But what if we get someone on the inside to do it for us? And so they send the player in there, and they go ahead and fix the problem for them. And then they vanish because now they aren't needed here in the world. They aren't needed to manage the world anymore. Now they've got the player there to manage it for them. And hence Minecraft is born. Of course, this is like that's just like a cracked theory, but there's no definite like proof behind it. There's at least not as much proof behind it as there could be with like ancient builders coming from the end. That was a crazy theory. That is a crazy theory, honestly. Imagine if the ancient builders like started there in the end, came out over here to the overworld, then went back. We're trying to get back to the end. Oh my God! Hello, Farva. Hey, it's been such a long time. How have you been? It has been forever. Yeah. How have you been, dude? Just FYI, your mic is extremely quiet. Ooh. Let's adjust that real fast. I think it might be because my mic's not directly at my face. Is that better? Is that better? Sounded? I had to turn my headset up by over double. Oh boy. Okay, let me actually just like then up my sounds in general. All right, is that better? I upped my mic sound. Is that better now? I haven't heard any different? What? Hello? Hello? I'm like trying to not keep. I'm trying to like not put myself in the red area, so is that like. That is a little better? Alright, I'm just gonna keep it right there then. Because I don't want to get all the way up into like the red and break some people's eardrums. Especially when I scream. Ooh, I gotta get over to bed. There we go. Alrighty. Let's grab the bucket here. Let's grab this lava. Let's chuck this one in there for now. But yeah, how you been, bro? It's been a long time since I've heard from you. I can't stay. I just wanted to say hi since I saw you. Definitely message though because I miss you. I will send you a message after stream, alright? We can chit chat and hang out then. I know it's been forever. Yeah. I'm gonna be lurking though, I promise. Hey, that's all great. I love you, Farva. I enjoy the lurkers. They let me just ramble on and on and on about the stupidest of crap, and I love it. Love your face. Love your face too. Oh man, bro. Well, remember there is a sword here for a reason. Yeah, but my goal in this server is to build and make the cool big builds. Oh my, we finally emptied our first double chest, and that's oh boy. Well, no, most of it went over there, so I think we'll be fine. Here we go. Alrighty, so back on topic of just like what we were discussing earlier. People, if the ancient builders came from the end from the beginning, because like we also have to remember, Endstone is in the uh the end frames, which is again really fascinating thing just in general that I don't see many people talking about sometimes. So like the like if the ancient builders came from the end at first, that also raises the question of like why wasn't endstone used beforehand? Like why is it only used in their portal to get back home? Which in hindsight it kind of is obvious why it's only used in the portal to get home because it's the building block it's their block that's going to like connect them back to that world. But then I also wonder about like what the ancient city was, because we all called the people, the players or whoever built all these structures before us, the ancient builders. And there's literally a place called an ancient city in Minecraft. So what if that's where they started actually from? That's where they came from. They came from an underground, and then they like came up to the surface. But then why was the warden existing? Why were they trying to summon the warden? Because that's what my personal headcanon is, that they were trying to summon the warden to that ancient city. I don't think they were trying to, like, escape anything. I think they were trying to summon the warden. Because, I mean, like, they have all those statues and everything like that. They're, like, basically, like, worship statues. It feels like it should be what they're doing. Like, they're worshipping, they're trying to, like, summon it. And then things go horribly wrong or something like that. But at the same time, they're prepared for it. They have all the carpet down everywhere. And they're working on redstone and everything like that. Which also is really cool as well, that they were working on redstone. It shows, like, again, like, the fact that they're advancing outside of just, like, making builds and cool things like that. They're, like, creating machines and contraptions. Oh, I'm lagging. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Are we good? I was prepared to, like, leave the server and come back. Okay, we're good now. That was a weird lag spike. I don't know what that was from, but that was something. But okay, so yeah. If they were down there in the ancient city, I wonder what would happen from that. I mean, because that would show them that they were definitely getting more efficient in, like, using the world's resources and everything like that. I mean, I don't think they used redstone at all in Minecraft Dungeons. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I don't recall there being any, like, redstone actually used in, like, Minecraft Dungeons. So it definitely shows that they were getting, like, a lot more resourceful with the resources given to them in the world of Minecraft. Yeah, dang it. That was only one thing of sand. I did not realize there was only one thing of sand left in my hand. Because then now I kind of want to, like, it'd be really cool to, like, take the ancient city and use it for a build. But I want to, like, try and keep all my builds together. That's the me thing as well. I don't know about you, if any other builders are like this. Like, let me know if anyone else is like this. But I like to keep all my builds connected and together. Like, I don't want to have to, like, travel thousands of blocks away from another build to get to a different build. Like, that's why I want to build the statues in that direction so I can connect it to that land over there and build out into that land over there. Because it's a really nice piece of land, honestly. Like, let's just, like, quickly look over here. Besides the fact that there's, you know, just a random thing of parkour that me and Silver built because we were bored. Which now you can't even finish because uh, it's no longer got the stuff in it. Like, this is just a nice piece of land. If we build it out this way and we go towards that thing over there, this whole area is just so nice and flat. And then it's got, like, this one river jutting through it. And I want to show you guys this just because it looks really cool. And I can imagine just some nice terrain and villages built around this. So if we go over here, it's over in this direction. Should be just over this hill. Yep, here we go. This huge ravine right here of just, like, this river just jutting right through it all. I think this is really cool because I think this island right here, not island, but this little piece of land is just perfect enough, perfectly like rounded enough that I could like place some kind of like observatory, castle, something like that on top of it, and then all of this other land around it is the thing that it's observing. Obviously, what I might do is either build that up taller, or I would like cut this part of it down a little bit, because I want this centerpiece to like be taller than it all. I want it to be high up. Obviously, since the build height is now like 200, almost what is it? What is the build height at now again? I need to remember that. What is build height in Minecraft? 320, which is freaking amazing. Because right now, at this height, which I think is a little bit lower than that one, is 107. Which means I could bring either that up by another like 100 and still be okay, or I could lower this down by like 50 and it would look still awesome. It would give me plenty of room still to build, and I would be able to like just have fun with it. And then this whole area, if I like take out all of the trees, it's just a nice little like land, and it's not too much of a hill. Like I can definitely work with it and like terraform it. I think it's just like a great area. Plus there's also this huge cave over here. It's over to more of the closer to the water, which I want to kind of use for something. And I'm thinking it's either going to be like a weird underground port, or it's going to be a cool mining area for distribution. Like they mine all the stuff out of there and then they put it right onto the ship. Like right over here it is. This whole thing over here is so cool. The greatest thing about caves and cliffs was the crazy cave gens that we get now. Especially with like the water basins. Like this is just perfect. Like this could literally be a port right here. It's just the perfect little area. And it's already got the enclosement. All I would have to do is maybe either knock that down or push it back farther to just make this whole area just be filled and be like just have a really nice feel to it. Then we've got also this little thing that I can turn into a grotto or like a tiny hidden entryway. Oh, if I made this like a sewer thing right here. Oh, that could be kind of cool. Because then there's like a secret entrance into the city or the town or the village or whatever it's gonna be. I don't know yet. I've still like got to. What I need to do at some point is I need to get like the maps of the whole thing, and then after I get the maps of it all, like draw over top of it to try and like figure out how much land I want to use. And how everything's gonna lay out. Because this is gonna be a centerpiece item right here. Ooh, don't land in lava. There we go. Like this statue thing over here is gonna be a centerpiece in like this ocean area. Over there, the centerpiece on the land is probably gonna be a castle of some kind, or an observatory, something like that. I have debatable options between which one I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, like I feel like if I am going to like continue this build out, it has to be the kingdom that this princess, king, and queen are from. I feel like that just makes the most sense. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like have to. I don't want to make all of the constellations right now currently that I have all from this little village, because some of them wouldn't honestly just fit the tone, fit the story at all. A lot of them I can get to fit if I were to like really get into it. But I think I know. I think I'm gonna like adjust, and I'm going to like change it up a bit with each of the which is the constellations I use. Like, I don't want to make every constellation that could be an animal, like an animal statue. That's just dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that. I want to make uh, a lot of them different things that represent what their constellation is either about or something that I can relate in some way to whatever uh, could be the statue. Like Aries, I could easily just make that a goat statue and be done with it, but that's dumb. So I'm trying to think of like what could be good for Aries, or I'm also trying to think of like what could be good for crap. What was the one that I saw earlier? It was like this wig. It was like this one constellation that was basically a wig. It was some Egyptian queen, I think it was, cut off her hair and left it at the Aphrodite altar, and her hair apparently just vanished. And people think that basically the hair got placed up in the stars because it was such a beautiful like sacrifice and donation. So I'm also trying to think of what I'm gonna do for that, because for that I could make a salon, but a salon doesn't really fit in a kingdom. That would be in medieval time. So what I'm trying to think of is how I'm going to fit that one into any of the builds that I have, which is going to be a little hard, because, I mean, what build can I make that's not modern, that relates to a wig or the giving up of something precious and beautiful to yourself and giving it away? Because, like I said, like this lady apparently was very beautiful, and it was mostly her hair that was like complimented all the time. So I have to think of something that basically is like that, that is beautiful, uh that is like worth a lot to this person in general, that they're willing to give up and sacrifice and give to someone for some reason. So yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Like, think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if anyone, like, I'm gonna say this out to my YouTube audience as well as Twitch here. If anyone ever has any ideas, like, put them in the chat, put them in the comments. Like, I will read them and I will like take them all into consideration. I love to hear from you guys if you have any ideas, because this is like a huge project that I'm undertaking, and it's gonna be a long time project. So if anyone has any ideas, I am so open to it, and I am just one person. And then, ooh, this was another idea I had because I was looking through my constellation list a while ago. There is one that is basically there. So there is three constellations that basically make up a ship, and I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of cool. But imagine making like a whole shipwreck giant, like a giant shipwreck build based around those two, those three. And I'm trying to figure out what I would do that with. And I was thinking of honestly putting it down here and putting the Guardian Farm in that shipwreck, but I already have like four constellations in this one build. I don't want to like put too many constellations into one build, you know? Because then that feels like I'm just like throwing as many in here as I can, just because I want to like get lower the list. But now if I do that, then I limit myself to, if I really want to like make another shipwreck build, well, I can't because I've already made a shipwreck build. It's the same thing where I was talking about, like, I don't want to make animal statues because what if I want to make another animal statue somewhere else? Well, now it just looks like all the other animal statues. I'm being very selective of which constellations are going to be a statue, purely either because, like, there's nothing else I can really use it for, or it fits better with the story, fits better with what the constellation is to make it a statue. Like, those are my parameters around that. Because I don't want to just, like, make animal statues just because. Well, it was a thought that I had for especially the zodiacs. I don't know how to make a scorpion statue. I don't know what a how to differentiate a bull from a goat statue. So I figured also because I had to make Virgo, And Virgo is quite literally just a woman. You wouldn't be able to tell that that's specifically Virgo. So I'm gonna try and like mix it up a little bit, make it a little bit different depending upon, what it is and what it represents. So that way I can like create something different for it. A lot of the tools that you actually see that I have nowadays, especially like my shovels and my pickaxes, are named after some of the constellations that are basically tools that astronomers used, if I remember correctly, or just artists in general. Like one of my shovels is literally just called Sculptor because that is the actual name of a constellation, and it basically is just something that was used by ancient, not ancient, but back in the olden days of astronomers, artists and stuff like that. That's just what they were called. It was just called a sculptor. And then the other ones, I think, let me actually go look at them. I know one of them is like an actual like chisel. Let's see. So Hercules obviously is named after a Greek hero. That's also because it's a weapon along with like Perseus. Sculptor, there you go. That's the one that I was talking about. Cyricinus, I think that's how you say it. I might be wrong about that. Is, I believe, another tool that was used for sculpting or artisan work. Was it I think Kalium was the chisel. I cannot remember what Norma was. Ooh, what was Norma? Let me like quick Google this because now it's gonna bother me if I don't remember what Norma was. Scientific instrument. It is a scientific instrument. That is all it is depicting. That's all it says it depicts, a scientific instrument. So yeah, a lot of these are either scientific instruments, things that were used by artisans, or things that were just used by astronomers. In fact, I actually named a telescope, two telescopes, um, microscopium and telescopium, because that they're literal. It's for microscopes and telescopes. That there are two constellations. There's one for a microscope. There's one for a telescope. I think that's just funny. So I made two spyglasses, named them. There's also a compass. So there's like a regular compass, and then there's like the compass tool, which, ooh, I think that might be what Norm was. Specifically, the compass tool. And so I'm like looking at all these things, and I'm like, oh my god, I could actually make these the names of items. So that's another thing I also put in consideration. Like, is this something that I really need to make into a build, or can I use it as a name for my tools? Because I suck at usually naming my tools. Like, I don't always name my stuff because usually I don't feel the need to. But, I felt like this year would be like this, like season, like not season. I don't know why I keep calling it a season, but like this server, I felt like it would be good to like actually name my tools and everything like that to like give a little bit more personality to it. So that's why Perseus is my sword, Hercules is my axe, because I didn't want to build. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to build the Greek heroes. I didn't want to build them. Because Hercules would just probably be a gym, and Perseus, I don't even know what I would start with him. I don't even know what I'd do to begin him. Oh my god, I'm in the water. Because Perseus, like, basically was another Hercules in a different life. Wishing you luck from work. Oh, I'm wishing you a lot of luck from work, guys. I hope you feel better soon. Good luck today at work. Honestly, I don't know the Perseus story well enough to even know what I would do for Perseus. Because I remember he was basically like another Hercules, wasn't he? He was another Greek hero that was given trials and stuff like that, and he had to complete them all if he wanted to basically get godhood. I'm leaving early in like 10 minutes. Oh, thank God. Like leaving early from work, like you're leaving work. Cause yeah, wait, shouldn't you already be at work right now? Oh, I just had a thought. Bro, okay. Alright. I'm getting back on topic with my whole like builds and Perseus and Minecraft stuff like that. Imagine if I like basically written a story with Perseus and Hercules being like heroes of this Minecraft world, but like it was in like the Minecraft terms of like, oh, he beat the Ender Dragon, or oh, they defeated so and so. Oh, dragon! That reminds me, there's a dragon constellation. Oh god, I gotta figure out how to put Draco into this, and I think I have an idea, but at the same time, it's I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm also not gonna like bring it up to the others before until we like start actually doing the end stuff, because I have a thought, an idea for what I want to do with the Draco build, but it's also something that involves the main end island, and I don't want to take the main end island from anyone. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's back again. Because the one thing that we all agreed on is if we're gonna make a big end build, it's gotta be agreed upon. Oh, I'm lagging. I'm lagging again. I'm just gonna let this lag spike just go for a little bit. Just gonna give it a little bit. Okay, there we go, we're good. I think we should be fine. Yep. Because trying to, like, build with lag spikes, especially with falling sand, I feel like would be a horrible idea. That is how I crash. Ooh, I mean, if you possibly want to bring the dragon to the overworld for the build, Silver, you're kind of reading my brain. Because I was like, well, I kind of want to bring the Ender Dragon to the overworld. Because that could be a fun little, like, cool thing to do. Because then I can name the dragon Draco. I can definitely do that. Oh my god. Silver, please. That would be so cool. I would love to bring the Ender Dragon over here to the overworld. Because I was just thinking, like, imagine. Because it was either going to be, like, fancy bird cage, or we put the dragon in a cave, like dragon cave, and we just make a giant cave for him to fly around in. I don't know if I can do that because I'm pretty sure Ender Dragons can destroy like blocks and shit like that. But that could be so cool. I heard dragon and immediately like, this could be fun. No, literally. Remind me if I'm wrong, Silver, but I'm pretty sure that Ender Dragons will destroy blocks around them, so we probably couldn't put it underground unless we leash it. Isn't there a way to leash an Ender Dragon? I'm pretty sure I've seen someone do it before. Can you lead an Ender Dragon? I feel like I've seen this before, but I have no idea where. Yeah, you can leash it. Oh my god. Oh, now this really. I'm having ideas. No, with the lead. Not with the lead, but you can contain them. Ooh. Several different people have done it. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. Because, like, imagine with me here. Imagine just an underground, like, so an underground cave, and this dragon's just McChillin down there, flying around, just like, bro. Fuck off. Frick you. Like, just an underground cave system, and it eventually leads to the quote-unquote dragon's lair. And the dragon's just, like, McChillin down there. We put, like, stained glass on the bottom to represent his breath and everything like that he spills out. Oh. I'm getting big ideas, but the thing is, I'm worried about is the cave would be hard because the dragon would just break holes. That's the thing that I was just thinking of, because it would be so hard because the dragon would just break the blocks. But if we have it leashed, it would have a certain distance it couldn't go, right? But if you make it big enough, it could work. That's what I was just thinking. Like, if it's leashed, there's only a certain distance it can, like, swim around or fly around. So, it's possible, in theory. Bro. In theory, it could be possible. Bro, come on, leave me be. Yeah, I would have a radius that travels in. Oh my god, leave me alone. The thing that sucks about this now is that I am now just getting shot off. I'm going to be placing blocks in places that I do not mean to place them. You can just frick off. There we go. So it could be possible. We would have to figure out how big the radius is that it can travel in. Because I assume lead radiuses aren't that big, yeah? Banana Dragon might be big. Because he can fly around and everything like that. Nope, I need to get more sand. Ooh, I don't have mining fatigue. Let's go. That would be something I'd have to test out in my testing world, just to see how big the radius is that the dragon can destroy blocks. That's cooking, so we'll just put this one in there. Grab this from there. I forgot I need to grab sand. That's the whole reason I came over here. Actually, let's just chuck that in there for now. Alright, so that was 2 double chests full, was basically this whole line, the rest of that line, and the start of another line. So we should be okay. Oh man, the future plans are already toiling in my brain. I'm already thinking of, like, the story behind it all and everything like that. I'm thinking here. Because I'm already just going to build off the fact that kingdom, medieval, we have a king already in this story. What if the king that was from the story of Andromedas captured a dragon, and the dragon was going to be, like, a secret weapon or, like, a pet or something like that to fight against the rebellion. But they couldn't get it to agree with them, so they just trapped it down underneath. I'm going to go back to lurking now because I'm at work now. Oh my god, yes, please go back to lurking if you're at work. I'm just now imagining, like, though, like, the king captured the dragon thinking it could be a useful, like, tool and weapon against people who tried to, like, rise up against them. Because I feel like that's a fair and logical thing to, like, think of. Like, obviously, people will never always agree, but if you're stronger than them, or more, like, what's the word I'm looking for? More deadly than them, they usually will not, rebel, and they'll just kind of keep quiet. Fear is a strong motivator. Oh my god, please, just leave me alone. Give me your prismarine shards, because I will actually need that later on. going to need so many of these prismarine shards, guys. But yeah, like imagine that's like what the whole thing is. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. That's a rough draft right now that I'm gonna think about till later, because that's gonna be once we actually get to the end. And we're probably not getting to the end for a while. I'm hearing it going, and I'm like paranoid now. Let me out. Let me sleep. Hello? Lag? Oh, hello? What the frick happened there? That was a huge lag spike. Holy cow. I don't know what that was, but that was crazy. Yep, there we go. I got Guardian. I got Elder Guardian again. I'm like getting so paranoid now when I hear that like blast coming at me. Like, ooh, God, yeah, look at that. My armor's already taken so much damage. Bro, freak off. By the end of this stream, I'm definitely gonna have to revisit the freaking mob farm to like repair all my stuff. Bro, can you not? At the very least, I'm gonna have to repair my armor. I really need to get on Breaking 3. I think what I'm gonna have to do is find a villager and just trade, like, make him, like, go through the cycle until I get on Breaking. Bro. I am so glad eventually I'm going to be committing genocide upon all of your people. Guardians are so annoying. The thing is, I'm starting to section them off, so the spawn rates are going to be really weird. Because I'm taking away water that they can spawn in. So they're going to be spawning in these, like, tiny chunks. Ah! Let's go. Oh, man. Now I'm, like, so excited about some of these build ideas now that I have going through my brain. Because there's also, like, with, with the dragon, you can also then, like, mix a bunch of other builds into it. Because if I wanted to, and this is a huge, like, maybe if I wanted to, I could actually combine the dragon with the shipwreck and make the dragon flying above the shipwreck, and he's, like, defending the shipwreck that he, like, destroyed. Or maybe, like, the dragon was, like, once on the ship and he was raised on the ship, and then when the shipwreck fell apart, he just stayed to defend the ship because that's what he always did. Like, you know, like the dogs who basically, like, stay wherever their owner basically was and defends, like, their owner's place even though they're dead. Like, that could be kind of a cool story. Do 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 do. Oh God, this is gonna be so much. I need to make sure I write this down later on, so that way I have it for later, and then I can figure out what the story's gonna be. I also still need to like. There's so many things I need to do. So many things. So much stuff. This is the great thing about builds and things like that, though. That means I'm just never going to be bored, guys. I'm always gonna have something to do. There's always going to be something that needs to get done, some kind of part of the plan that needs to be made. And then y'all will be here for the ride. You'll get to see the whole process, basically. You'll get to see most of the planning. You'll get to see most of the build, all the builds, all the builds, all the building process. All the little, like, in-between boring bits, because, yes, this stuff is going to happen. It's going to be boring, like this part. There's going to be a lot of, probably, times where I got to, like, mine out whole giant sections. Hopefully there will be, like, less boring parts where I don't have to sit here and ramble. But at the same time, rambling is what I'm good at. I'm good at, like, just talking, just filling the space with something. That's why I, like, play the lo-fi music also in the background in case I go quiet. There's something for you guys to listen to and enjoy. Because you're, like, I don't know, at work, or you're studying, or you've got something else going on. And so you're just listening to me in the background, which I always love and appreciate, because y'all are cool. Like, the fact that y'all are willing to just sit there and listen to me just ramble, whatever you're doing, whatever. And then I also post the streams for later on. If you still want to go back and, like, listen to something or watch me do something because you weren't paying attention the last time and you just want to go see it. Like, it's so much fun to me. And I really appreciate it. Ooh, also, mentioning the YouTube. I still now need to go through and get the next VODs, the next batch of VODs ready. The ones basically from, I think these last four. I need to, oh, come on! It's like these last four VODs I need to get downloaded and edited down. And by edited down, I mean I edit out the beginning bits and put in an ending. Oh, god damn it. Dolphins, let me get my sand. He better not have taken any amount of sand. This is what I mean, guys, by the kelp just, like, completely screwing me over. Oh, I should have been paying attention to that. Alright, well, anyway. Hopefully that's only... I think I got all the sand back. And it's only no kelp for him to play with. Don't steal me sand! I was about to say, it's, like, weird. Like, I don't see any sand coming up. But yeah, so the next few VODs probably won't come out for a couple days. Just give me a little bit to, like, get the edited done and them all downloaded. Then Evelyn's gonna make the thumbnails and all that. Once I get all that done, then, they'll be up day after day, as always. If I'm fast enough, I might be able to catch up, catch up and, like, make sure I get it before, tomorrow. When, basically, because, like, today I think is the last one I have pre-scheduled. If I remember correctly, I think today is the last one I have pre-scheduled. So, if I'm fast enough and motivated enough, I might get the last one done today, or another one up, so that way there's, like, more for you guys later. But I hold no promises in that. Hello, mouse? Oh crap! I turned on my I turned on the cinematic. If you guys didn't see that last time, I didn't know this was a thing. But in Optifine, there's a cinematic camera thing, and Hunter showed me this last time. Oh my god, I love it. This is gonna be great for taking shots and things like that, like getting the dramatic view. Also, this is something that I'm gonna do, for a lot of my builds, guys. For you, I'm gonna try and make a really nice, like, cinematic video for when the build's actually done. So that way y'all can, like, get a nice cinematic view look at it. But it's going to require a lot of editing and a lot more time for me because I don't usually do edits and I'm not very good at it. But hopefully it can get done. Because I'm also going to probably use shaders and things like that. And that's going to take me, like, whew. Shaders are going to take my computer a little bit. get out here. There we go. Well, on the bright side as well, I've also got fish that I'm going to be able to make. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing that as well for you guys, so that way you guys can get like some cool cinematic views of the whole build. I hit him with a fish. Did not mean to do that. Get over here. I so regret putting knockback on my sword. It was a good idea at the time because I was thinking of creepers and things like that. But now when I'm like trying to fight guardians in the water, it's so bad. It's so bad. There we go. Oh man. Another thing that I'm doing, the reason why I'm like going to bed all the time when I'm sleeping, because now there's blocks for mobs to spawn on, and I do not, like I said, I do not want creepers and stuff like that spawning on here. Are you kidding me? If I have creepers and stuff like that spawning here on this and they blow up, I will have so many problems, because if the glass breaks, that means I gotta replace all the glass. If the sand breaks, I gotta replace all the sand. And I'd rather not have to do that. I spent literally like so long these past 2 days, past 2, 3 days, just getting as much sand as possible to fill those double chests. Bro, like I said, I think that desert is almost decimated. Like, I think I've almost taken all of the sand out of that whole desert. I know there's like a desert village nearby. They're about to be in a cave. They're about to be the highest thing standing in that whole desert. Oh yeah, I'm getting attacked again. Bro, can you not? Can you let me just finish up this one tower of sand, please? Bruh. Now you just backed yourself into a corner. And he's out. Oh, I cannot wait to also start making this grinder. Because I have, like I said, I have like an idea of what kind of grinder I want to make. I just still need to figure out what the structure around it's going to be. I was initially going to make them like a skeleton that's going to be inside of, but I'm not sure yet entirely if that's still what I'm going to do. Ah, no, just let me finish this. Let me finish it. Asshole. Go over there. Now leave me alone. Just bop him out of distance. Oh, god dang it. He is now out of distance for being aggro, so I do not need to carry about it. Oh, please, mining fatigue, please end. No! Too close for him for it to end. God dang it. This is gonna suck. There we go. Maybe I should do what I did last time and start from like closest to the monument and go out. Cause then I won't be like by the time I get to the end of it, I'll be able to like run back in and get the sand that I misplaced, instead of being on the outside going in. This dolphin's having fun. Oh, he's playing with an item. Oh, I don't want this. You play with it. I don't want your kelp. The dolphin's about to get attacked by some guardians, though, because they don't like them. Pretty sure the only thing that fights back against the guardians is the axolotls. He is enjoying that piece of kelp. He is very content with his piece of kelp that he's playing with. Oh, no. No. Get out of here. There you go. Now stay over there and leave me alone. Oh no, where's the dolphin friend? Did dolphin friend die? Aw. Where did dolphin go? Aw, that kind of sucks. I kind of liked him. Ooh, that also brings up another thing that I also wanted to mention. I'm thinking of definitely using some of the constellations as animal names. So definitely my pets. Obviously, my dogs have names that are related to dogs or mythology in one way or the other. I'm pretty sure Lupus is one of them that was like, it's not exactly a dog constellation, but it's like basically a dog thing. And the only reason that they're named like not by the actual dog constellations because it's like it's Canis Minor, Canis Major, and Lupin, Lupin. Hang on, wait. I gotta pull up my Discord. Gotta pull up my Discord to find it. It's here somewhere. Oh, he is back. He is just in between in different cells. Let's see here. I think it is. Where are you? Oh, Lynx was the name of the cats. The cat one. That's what I have right now. Where is it? Where is the dogs? Ah, here we go. It's Canes Venatici, Canis Major, Canis Minor. That is the name of the dog constellations. Yeah, and there's no other. I thought there was another one. I might be wrong about that though. Huh. But yeah, so those are all the dog ones, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not naming my dog Canis Major, Canis Minor, and whatever that third one was. I'm probably, if anything, I'm gonna like take parts of the constellation name and make it into something like what's it called? It starts with V. Venatici. I can name one of them like Venti. I can like name another one like Tina. Like I just want to like kind of like use the letters and the words from the actual uh constellation names to name my animals. Leaving work, yo. Thank God you get good job, mate. I'm glad you're going home. Get some rest. Get some well deserved rest, man. Please get home also safe. It's like I know it's bad where you are right now with the snow and everything. Oh god. Bro, it's actually okay. And where I live, it snowed like the tiniest bit while I was at work. Like, but it was like a flurry. It was like a lot of snow all coming down at one time. But then right after the snow finished falling, the sun came out. So it was just all gone within like an hour of it falling. I was so mad. I was like, "Oh, great. We're going to get snow. We're going to have some nice like white Christmas stuff going on here. I'll update you when I get home. Awesome. Haha, 2 hour shift. Hey, I mean you get paid for those 2 hours at least. But no, it was like crazy, man. I wish it actually stayed for a little bit because we never get snow here. 5 feet of snow, man. Y'all are living in, bro. I wish we got like some snow. We used to get a lot of snow usually, bro. This dolphin is living his best life. He is enjoying the hell out of that kelp. Y'all got like hit with it like heavy. We just keep getting like 1 to 2 inches. It's insane. Especially because like all around me, like not even just like it's literally like takes me like 30 minutes to get to a place where there is 3 feet of snow. It will literally take me a 30-minute drive to get to where there's 30 feet of snow. Not 30 feet, sorry. 3 feet of snow. I was reading your thing. 3 feet of snow, uh, right there. But I'm like in the area where we only get like 1 to 2 inches. Riddle me that one, Batman. Have Mother Nature explain me that one, please. Bro, it's crazy what's going on with like the weather nowadays. I have to actually double check because I need to check to see if any of the if we're gonna get any more snow. I know we're getting like a lot more rain. You fucking wimp. What do you mean, my fucking wimp? I want some snow, but I don't exactly want to be buried in it. Let me place this up. Sleep. Ooh, we got all three of them filled. It took me 15 minutes to get to work with 5 feet of snow, and I live 20 minutes away. Bro. I don't want to be driving through, like, all the ice, though. Like, where I live, we're pretty, we're both of our, both of where we live are pretty good about, like, making sure people don't, like, there's salt on the road and everything like that for everyone. But at the same time, like, I just want some snow, man. I want some snow. It's not exactly safe, but I want some snow. Please let me get this extra sand before you curse me, Elder Guardian. Please? Please? Yes! Haha! Bro, but that's crazy, dude. Bro, me either. I know you don't want to be living in it, but, you know, you don't get a choice in it, and I don't get a choice in my weather situation either. There's no salt on the roads today. Really? I would have thought you guys would have salt. My road is never plowed. How? Like, I would have figured you at least get salt on your road. Like, I could get the whole not getting plowed because not everywhere gets plowed with the freaking trucks. But, like, I would think they would go around and put salt down everywhere at least. That's what my state. That's what we do. Like, if we know that if that snow's coming, like the day before, the salt trucks are out and they're salting every road. Like they're going up and down. They have like a section that they go to, and they just go down all of them. Ah, oh dang it! My uncle plows my road, bro. That's insane. Oh crap! No, give me that bucket, please. We'll put it in this one because this one has no, not the sword. Oh, I'm a mess. All right, let's take that. Pick up the bucket. Place it back there. Bam. My neighborhood roads are plowed The neighboring roads are plowed, but like main roads, but not my road. Oh, that sucks, dude. Oh nope, I'm lagging. Server's lagging a lot today. I'm gonna give it a second. Let's see if I can. Alright, they're still moving. Oh god, guys, I can smell the peppermint. Oh, it smells like peppermint in my house. Oh, I'm so hungry now for a cookie. I want to get some peppermints. Bro, it smells so good right now. I'm so hungry. Oh, my mom's probably making the peppermint shot glasses right now if I had to take a gander and a guess. Or she's making peppermint flavored lollipops, which is also a possibility. Mm, yeah, no, that's never fun, dude. My house, it used to, the road used to get plowed like right away because the plow trucks used to literally be stored on my road. But then when they moved, our road now is like, like nowhere near like as important. I'll talk to you later when I get home. All right, see you when you get home. Our road used to get plowed all the time, but now it doesn't anymore. It's like we're now like I guess like we're not a main road anymore. So, but we do have a school on my road, so we get plowed like I'd say not as quick as we used to. But the plows in my area, they get all the highways first. Oh, hello. Bro. What was that? Bro, you went into the sand. What the heck? What was that? Yo, I got some prismarine crystals. Let's go. What in the world? I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but that's insane. That was creepy. That was scary looking, dude. Oh my god. I cannot wait to make the grinder. Once I make that grinder, I'm going to literally be sitting here for hours because I want prismarine stuff. Because prismarine lanterns, I don't know if how many of y'all ever like use them, but I use them all the time. It's either prismarine lanterns or frog lights. Like those are my two go-to like light sources. Mostly because they're bright, they're blocks, and they're easy to like decorate. Whereas lanterns and stuff like that aren't as like one, two, three, four, five. Lanterns are like easy as well, but I personally like the aesthetic of the block. And plus, when you're using a block to light things up, you can hide under carpet, you can hide under trapdoors, you can build it into the actual like build. Whereas lanterns, you add on top of the build for decoration, stuff like that. That's the B thing. Up, hello, Elder Guardian. Ooh, okay, this is a thought I was also thinking. Do I make the monster based off of the Guardians, or do I make it based off of the Elder Guardians? Because Elder Guardians are bigger, but they also like would look way cooler. I feel like, and it would probably be that nice small area that I want, where it's like Guardians aren't as big as I would like them when you build them out. It's not as big as the monster as I want it to be. But Elder Guardians are bigger than Guardians, so it might actually look the size that I want it to be if I were to build that out block by block. Ooh, I might have to look that into that. I'm gonna have to like check to see what the size of a what are the block sizes of the Guardian Elder Guardians. What are your dimensions? Because like let's see, can I get a good look at a Guardian? Like let's see, that's about I can't get a good look at him. If I remember correctly, I think they're about like 10. 10 or like 12. And while that is big, it's not as big as I want it to be. I want him to be like, I want this sea monster to be like really big. Because he's gonna go down there. And he's basically gonna be like trying to eat her up from like midair. So he's gonna be kind of like jumping from there up into the air, where the cliff is gonna be like out to this point. I think that's where I was going. Yeah, I think it's about out to here. It's either gonna be about out to there or about to this one. So he's gonna be kind of like jumping up in that section of area right there from the middle to the outskirts. Bro, fuck off. Go away. Go over there. Go stare at things over there. Stop bothering me over here. This is my section, that's your section. So I think I'm gonna have to see how big the Elder Guardians are. Because I know they're bigger than the Guardians, but not by much. So I'll have to see what my size ratio is looking like. I just realized there's kelp over there in the way. I'm gonna get rid of that right now. Get rid of this. Go away. Just gonna get rid of all this while I'm here. Get rid of all of this, so it is not in the way. Alrighty. Now we go back here, and now we continue building. We can continue to fill in with sand. If this doesn't have any sponges in it, I'm going to have to just fill this whole thing in with sand as well, which will be, oh, so much fun. But I mean, it'll still be easy to clean up, because then all I gotta do is just put torches down, and I can pick up all of that sand. Which is basically what I would have to do with this anyway. I'd have to put down torches everywhere to get all the sand. Yo, they're all filled again. Let's go. They're actually surprisingly filling a lot faster than they used to. That's so weird. It usually would take so long to get these to fill up. But they're actually filling up surprisingly fast. Get rid of that. Do, do. Ooh, there's another question that I just thought of. Am I gonna give it arms? This is a cursed image in my brain. Am I gonna add on to what the Guardian already looks like? Because I could just leave it as the head and the tail. Or I could give more to it. I could give him, like, definitely fins on the top. I definitely want to give him fins on the top. And I want to make his spikes a little bit. I want to give him more spikes as well. He's gonna have sharp teeth. Do I want to give him a tongue? I might not give him a tongue. I don't like the idea of giving him a tongue. I don't want to build a tongue. I just don't like that idea in my brain. So we'll give him like really sharp teeth. He's gonna have a big mouth, Because the idea that I have for getting into the Guardian farm is gonna be going through the Guardian that's jumping up out of the water. You're basically gonna be going in his mouth and out the tail, and you're gonna go down underneath into the to where the Guardian farm is. Because this whole top of the farm is going to be covered with glass to make it look like it's water. And it's going to have like the waves crashing up against it and everything like that. to basically hold to hold everything, to hold the guardian, and to be coming up against the cliff edge and all the other cliff edges that I'm gonna have build up against it. I'm gonna basically, with all the little like peaks and stuff like that that are gonna connect the mainland to here. There's gonna be cliffs and like stuff like that, like poking out rocks. They're gonna connect via a wooden bridge or a stone bridge. Still haven't decided on that part yet if I'm gonna do a wooden or a stone bridge. And it's like there's so many different ways I could do it. Ah, I'm not sure yet which one I like more because I could do the stone bridge and it would look a lot more structured, or I can make it a wooden bridge and make it look like it's like obviously been like made by hand in a way, where it's like rickety and it's old, but it's also like still standing and well maintained. Or I could just combine the two and make it a stone support with wooden insides. There's so many things I could do. I'm not sure yet which one I want to do. There's going to be so much testing done in the testing world, guys. Someday I want to take you all on a tour in that world. We're just going to go on a tour in that world, and I'm just going to show you guys like all the thought process and things like that went through my brain as I'm like building. Y'all already got a sneak peek into like the testing chambers for the fog. That was fun. Like I made so many different chambers for that. Mostly because like now I can use some of those fog things that I've tested for my own purposes of just like building things. This is another thing I was just thinking of. Ooh. Can I build a guardian farm lower than where the ocean monument is? Like, can I, like, obviously decimate this whole ocean monument? I know you can do that. I know you can get rid of the whole ocean monument and then put water back in and guardians will still spawn. But if I push it all down lower, will they still spawn? Bruh. Because then I could also do, again, the cool fog effect. To show, so it's hiding down, it hides basically whatever is underwater. And the opposite would also happen then as well. Looking up would also give the fog effect, so it would feel like you're underwater. Ooh. Ooh, that's so cool in my brain. Oh, I love that. I need to be able to do that. I'm gonna have to test that. Somehow, some way I'm gonna have to test that. Oh, that would be so cool. Because then I can, like, build coral and stuff like that underneath, maybe. Then I could just do, like... Oh my god, my brain is, like, thrumming with ideas right now. Because, like, if we push it down and then I can, like, make it farther down under the ground, I would have to obviously then adjust all of the land around it. I'd have to, like, terraform a lot of the land around it. So that way it doesn't look too out of place. It doesn't look like basically it's like a cylinder in the ground. Oh, bro, come on. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. It really wouldn't be that bad. I could do that easily. Because, like, when you're looking then through the glass on the outside out, it would look kind of weird seeing stone halfway down instead of the glass to help with the illusion. So yeah, I'd have to terraform the stuff around it and bring it down, like, almost all the way down. Bro, come on. You couldn't just, like, not? Go back over there. Go back over with your friends. Both of you. Both of you just go back over there with your friends. There you go. See? Now you all just leave me alone. See, this is how this works. You leave me alone, I will leave you alone. Because yeah, it would be gravel and like stone on the edge, so I would just have to bring that all down and bring down more glass. God, this thing is gonna take so much glass. Because then, like, yeah, it would do that. And then I can also expand. Actually, no, I could probably expand it a little bit more if I didn't adjust the glass. Nope, I'd have to adjust the glass. Because I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to torture myself that way. So if we bring it all down, we do all the terraforming, and then we go around and just, like, what would we put at the bottom? I still don't know what I'm going to put at the bottom yet. I still need to figure out how that's going to do. Because, like, I know what my guardian farm is going to look like. I just need to now figure out how I'm going to build around it. And what I'm going to put on around it. Because I had thoughts and ideas, but I tossed them all out because I didn't like the way that they looked when I did them in the testing world. It looked funky. And it also felt like too Halloween-y-like for something that's underneath a cliff edge. I mean, I could do a shipwreck, but I don't want to put another constellation into this build. What would be good for under the water? Also, by pushing it down farther, it gives me more room to build. What if I... No, that would look dumb. It would be nice if I could make it like coral-like, or coral-related. Like I just build like giant versions of the coral underneath. That could look cool. Because then I could have it where inside one of the coral, it would have to probably be fire coral maybe, or I can make it the bubble coral, where the bubble coral is like in the inside of the tubes. That's where the guardians are spawning, and then they're going down to the center, and they're falling down. Probably wouldn't be as efficient, but it would look pretty cool. That could be something. I could definitely see like making like big things of coral and seaweed and sea pickles and stuff like that. Basically, like making a whole like artificial coral down here. Then I could just also place on the outside of this area like actual coral blocks, coral, and all that other stuff to help add to it, to basically establish it all, establish the vibes. Oh, I need to sleep. You're not spawning mobs today. There we go. I'm starting to believe that the farther away I am from the lava, the quicker it actually starts to drip into the cauldron. If I'm right about that, I'm gonna feel so dumb for having like been standing there watching the lava so closely for like so long. Do 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 do. Sorry, I was quickly checking my text messages. I really hope I can do this because my brain is now like putting together some images in my brain for brainstorming. Oh, that would look so cool. I love that idea. And plus, we have like a perfect. I'm gonna have to go back over to that desert again and just completely destroy all of those coral. Ooh, speaking of coral, I can then. Wait, okay, if you put dead coral in water, does it revive or does it stay dead? Because then I can also add the dead coral to be around and like add some like cool texturing to the gravel area Ooh, that could be really nice. But if it turns back into like, oop, crap. Alrighty, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. The fire horn by my place goes off every now and again for the firefighters, so that way they know they need to get back to the firehouse. And so when that thing goes off, I just usually mute up, so that way y'all don't have to deal with that. 'Cause it's loud. It is very loud. We're probably gonna get attacked by a lot of guardians here, because we are now, like, right by the entrance. So this is where they mostly spawn. So let's try it. We're gonna try and, like, speed run this whole section. Try to get past it really fast. So we don't have to keep getting attacked. But that's good that the dead coral does not, like, become a live coral when it's right by water again. Because that would look so funky if, like, in between the gravel and, like, everything else, it was just, like, bright orange, bright red, bright yellow, bright blue, bright pink. Like, that would look kind of funky. Hello? There we go. Ow! Yeah, no, I'm getting attacked like crazy right now. I just hide behind the wall. I should be okay, though. Ah, god dang it. Go over that way. Go over there. Stop looking at me. Go away. Just gonna bap him away. That's what I'm gonna use my knockback sword for. I'm just gonna bap him away. Do let me know now also if the music is too low or it's too loud. So that way, you know, I can balance it properly. I think it actually needs to be brought up more. I didn't realize it was that quiet. I usually worry about it being too loud, because I don't want it to, like, overwhelm the rest of the audio. And plus, if I have, like, other people here in the chat with me, I don't want them to be fighting and competing with the sound audio. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did get my minimal armor back. It is not the same one as the one that I used before, but it's a different texture pack, and it still looks very pretty. Oh my god, it's happening again! I forgot it usually goes off twice. Alright, now we should be good, guys. Hopefully that won't be interrupting us anymore now today. Come on, dude. Your brother already just did the mistake of trying to get away from me by backing into a corner. Ooh, I missed his stuff. Pick up the stuff. Also, this guy's just been chilling. Oh, I don't have any space for it. Well, I'll get it later, probably. If it's still there when I finish. I more want the crystals than I do the prismarine shards right now, because the crystals will make the lanterns, and I want the lanterns. Like, more than anything right now, I want the lanterns. Let's just quickly place these blocks down. Let me at least grab those crystals. No, I don't want the shard, I want the crystals. There we go. Crystals are more valuable in my mind than the actual shards. It's getting dark again. Bruh, leave me alone. Alright, gotta go sleep. Alright, we got 2 now. I'll replace those in a second. Let's go ahead and grab. And then we'll toss these. Put that there. Put that there. Put that back. Bam. I need to eat something because I am starting to really take some damage. We do not need to start taking too much damage. Our armor is probably already taking a beating. We're still doing pretty good, actually. I was always a little worried about my durability, but I think we're good for now. Oh, you know what? I turned down my music when I have someone in call with me, so I probably turned it down and just never turned it back up after the call with Hunter. That's probably what happened. So I usually like have my audio set pretty well already. Especially since in like the beginning of the whole stream, you literally are listening to lo-fi to start off. Oh my god, that's the funniest thing. Also, when I was listening to my AI podcast version of my Spotify Wrapped, they literally called out the fact that this artist that I use, like the Give Heart Studio or Give Hearts Beats, literally is made for streamers, lo-fi studying time, and all that stuff. And I'm just like, man, I'm feeling called out slightly. I'm feeling like I'm being seen. Don't appreciate it. It's like, stop knowing about more about me than you should. Oh my god, dang it. Come on. There we go. Bro. Fuck off. Go somewhere else. There you go. Go off there. Let your AI take you somewhere else that's not here. I said go off somewhere else, not come back here. Well, now you just trapped yourself. There we go. That was your fault. That was his fault. He basically led himself to death. Oh my god. Bruh. I want their AIs to take them away from here, please. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh man. What was I talking about before this? Oh, I was talking about the Spotify Wrapped. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, the freaking like I love Give Heart Beats. Give Heart Beats is like such good music. I wish they'd put some new stuff out sometime. Like while this is like good, it's gonna be like the same songs over and over and over again. It is a good variety. I do have a lot. There's a lot in there, so I don't think we'll ever like get to the point where we loop back and hear the same song, but we do hear the same songs like every stream probably. So it'd be nice to have like some little bit of variety to it. Some spicy life. I don't ever want to like do the whole like actually playing songs in the background. For one, because it's not the vibe that I'm going for with the background of my streams. I want my background of my streams to be like calm, chill. But I also uh don't want to risk copyright and stuff. I'm terrified of it. I don't want copyright infringement on my streams. I don't want my things to get copyrighted on YouTube either. Which, by the way, oh my god, is the stupidest thing in the world that YouTube doesn't let you, like, say, like, hey, this isn't even the song that's playing. Like, I can do it on Twitch, and they can then see in the corner of my screen what song is playing, and they'll be able to know, like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's not the song we thought was playing and identified it as. No, on YouTube, you can't even do that. You basically just gotta say, like, no, I owned the rights to this music or something like that. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want to say. I want to just say that it's not even the song that you have identified. It's not even the song that you thought it was. No, give me back those crystals. Give me them back. Give it back. Goddamn dolphin, you're gonna die. Where am I getting shot at? Oh, from here. Go hide back there, dolphin, please. If you don't want to die, go hide back there. Hide behind the wall of sand. They can't hurt you if they're behind the wall of sand. Great wall of sand. Bro. Frick off. Go over there. There you go. Now stay over there. See? Now I'm out of range of you. The best thing that you can do with Guardians is just bap them away from you, so that way they're out of range. Because once they're out of range, they just give up. Oh, come on, dude. Is he gone? Nope, he's still over there. Come on, just go out of range. Stay out of my range. Nope, you're over there. God damn it. Go that way. Go farther away. Or die. I don't know, whichever one comes first, mate. Probably gonna be death for you. Yep. It's either death or move away. Whichever one you wish for. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I thought so. I was about to say, like, that's the same song I just heard a bit ago. That did not update the right thing. That's another thing that I have to make sure I'm always doing. I have to make sure my browser source is updating correctly, because that would kind of suck if that was not updating correctly. But I love the fact that you can do this with Spotify, where you can just basically get it to appear in the corner of your screen. I know there's other plugins that make it look a little bit fancier, but I honestly like just doing that. I just like having the little, like, bar at the corner. Pretty sure I also have other things, like, here we go, I have that. Do 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 do. Oh, yo, there's a glow squid down there. Maybe I'll go kill it to get the glowing sex. Do, 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 do. Oh, man. I can't wait to, like, get inside there and just take out everything. Because that Elder Guardian is being a pain in my ass. Let me actually, like, can I quickly get this before the Elder Guardian gets me? Oh, thank God, okay. Bro, this dolphin's still here, McChillin. He is invincible. How has he not died yet? This man is literally going up to where they would usually be. Oh, wait, where are the Guardians? They aren't even there. Oh, yo, look, there's the Elder Guardian just poking his fist out, his little fins out. Where did they all go? There was like 5 of them, just McChillin over there. Now they're all gone. Bro. That's insane. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm lagging. Give it a second. Yeah, oh, that might be why. They're not even. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm watching in real time as they're all trying to, like, exist. Yep, I figured that was gonna happen. Hey, give me 2 seconds, chat. I gotta quick do that. Just so I can join the server without doing anything that will cause problems. There we go. Alright, let's go sleep, because I don't want to spawn anything. And we can also grab a bucket. Put that. Did I already put one in there? I haven't put one here yet. There we go. Let's grab these buckets out of there. That one back. Alrighty. This is going pretty smoothly, honestly. It's going very nice and smooth. Haven't been getting killed yet, which I'm honestly impressed by. I thought by now I'd be dying like 5 times over. But you know what? We're still here. We're still living. Which I say is an accomplishment in itself. Because when I'm up to 18, oh man, by the time we finish this build, I'm probably going to be at like 30. Knowing me and me being an idiot. Oh god. Because I've already like almost died so many times from just traveling with this trident. I can't imagine how many times I'm going to die when I finally get an elytra. Because I'm going to be an idiot. I'm going to like ram right into a wall or something like that. Or I'm just going to blow myself up because I grabbed the wrong kind of rockets. Someone would do that to me. They would definitely do that to me. It's like, here, Moon, here's some rockets for you to use. They just immediately blow me up while I'm midair. I don't know. I'm going to take a gander and a guess. Because I'm feeling like I'm doing pretty good, honestly, death-wise. Especially since I haven't died yet to any of the Guardians or Elder Guardians here. I'm thinking we might only get up to 25 trying to get this whole thing done. Because then I've also got to consider fall damage. But I should be also landing in water. Hopefully. So I think I will be fine. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. That's the goal. Anyway. I'm going to say 25. If we reach over 25, I don't know. I guess I gotta do something dumb. If we get over 25, it just shows that I'm really bad at the game. It's just more proof that Moon is really bad at this game. I love finding that sweet spot where you just place sand after sand. It's so satisfying. I don't know, something about it is just very satisfying to my brain. Alright, we're getting really close to it now, so we might be facing difficulties. I'm surprised there's not... This dolphin is still living, man. He is still chilling. 5... Yep, there we go with that. There we go. This dolphin is invincible. This dolphin is Delphin. That's what that dolphin is. That dolphin is the Constellation Delphin right there. He is invincible. Jesus Christ. Oh, what was the story of Delphin? I think the story with Delphin is actually that he was a messenger for Poseidon. I think that's right. I think the Delphin was about being a messenger Poseidon. And to like immortalize it, they put it into the stars. Ow. Ooh, you know, that would be a really cool name, Del. Like Dele, no Del, no, never mind. I was gonna say like that would be a really cool name to give a pet, but no, never mind. I changed my mind the second I said it out loud. So I was like, oh, that could sound actually really cool. Like take the parts like Del and Finn, but no, nope, that's just like horrible. That sounds like a horrible name. And see, guys, this is why I shouldn't be allowed to name any of my pets anything at all, because I just come up with the dumbest names. Oh no, is the dolphin dying? I'm hearing them shooting things, and I don't see the dolphin anymore. Oh no, I think the dolphin got killed. Oh, poor dolphin. Guess it wasn't so invincible after all. Do 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 do. Oh man. Do 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 do. Oh wait, no. He's still here. What the My brother, what are you doing? Oh, I think, no, that's a regular guardian right there. The elder guardian's in that one. You can kind of see him when he pokes his head out. Come on, you gonna poke your head out? No? Alright, you guys gonna make me a liar? Great. There is one usually within the side parts of the... So there's usually one in each of the sides, and there's one right there in the center. Sometimes, though, it's like in the middle or in the back. I don't know what's with Elder Guardians, but they never seem to stay where they're supposed to be. Bum ba bum bum. Dum bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum. This one's such a good vibe. I don't know why. I think it's also probably because the name of the song is called Maybe Tomorrow, and that just vibes with me in so many ways mentally. Like, maybe I'll get it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow it'll get done. That is me on a daily. Oh my god, that's how I feel about doing the VODs. Like, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe it'll be next time. Bum ba dum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum. Oh my god, these are so good. I forget how like good these things are. Yep, there's the Elder Guardian. There's Mr. Mad That I Am Here. I'm surprised I'm not getting attacked right now. Like, usually the Guardians are all over this area. So I thought I would be getting attacked, like, left, right, and center here. But it might be because I've, like, separated it off. And, like, I'm lessening the amount of space they have to spawn. Lessening? I think that's the word. Lessening? Making less room for them to spawn. So, looks like they're all, like, spawning in the other areas. Like, over there and over there. Then over here. Because there's less space for them to spawn. Have you guys heard about the thing about them being machines? Like, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure the Guardians are just straight up machines. Because, like, it was like something like, it was in like one of the Minecraft books, I think it's the Muppy Bestiary, where it's basically said that they're like a weird machines that are at their laser eyeballs. That guy was gonna shoot me. That guy was straight up ready to come at me and like fight me. Oh, there he is now. Alright, dude. Go that direction. Go away from me. I know he's not done with me yet. He's gonna be able to see me, like, really soon. Ooh, but I need to sleep. Sleep time! Perfect, I got 2 more, and I need to fill up those furnaces anyway. We should be getting pretty good now on, like, how much sand is left in these? Ooh, not much left in those ones. I'm gonna split up some of this. Split some of this in here. No, that should be fine though. The middle one is getting pretty low though, so we're gonna probably have to like fill that one up with some more sand eventually. Bum bum. Bro, I'm so like vibing right now. This is actually really fun to just chill out and just like place the sand and just like kind of like zone out as you do it. But I need to stop doing that and I need to actually talk about things. Talk and do, talk and do. It's so hard to do, but it's so much fun. What was I talking about before? I was talking about the bestiary, and I was talking about like the fact that they're like machines, yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're machines. I'm 90% sure that these guys are machines. And like the whole like thing is that I think the theory I think that I've seen is like they're machines that were made by the ancient builders to defend the ocean temples and stuff like that. I've also seen it be like where the ocean temples are basically trying to call back the gods because the ocean temples look similar to the temple that you would like where the gods would be like hanging out at. Oh god, my voice just cracked there. Where the gods would be hanging out at. And so a lot of people think like that's what they were for, that's why they were built. I personally think it was just like one of those like, hey, we need to like we gotta escape, we gotta go to the ocean or something like that. That's my personal like hypothesis and theory about it. I think there was just like a bunch of people who were living in the ocean at the time, just like how there were people living in like the desert. There were people living in the plains. There were people like they were living. There were a lot of people living everywhere. There were also shipwrecks and things like that. So that means people were traveling and trading. I think it was just like there's a bunch of different types of people. Also, there's like the underwater villages as well. So I'm like, my personal headcanon / theory on it is that people were just living in different areas, and there were different types of people who were able to live in different certain places. And ocean mines were just one of the few places that was able to that was where people lived. But eventually, like they all died out, like everyone else. And that's also like the whole like ocean, the whole like villages that got like overran and like drowned happened. Because you also gotta think about like why were their villages so low that they were able to be drowned in the ocean? Like why would people build villages underwater unless there were people actually living in those underwater villages? Which then begs the question of who would be living in those underwater villages. Well, maybe the people who were also living in the temples. Maybe those same people who were living in these underwater villages were the same ones that build and live in these temples. I mean, we do have potions of water breathing. It is a possible thing that you can do. You could just live underwater the whole time. Also with conduits at the same time too. They had Heart of the Seas, so they could make conduits. You could literally live under the water. It is a possible thing. So they could have just been living under the water. I still have mining fatigue. God dang it. So, you know, it is a possibility, and it could be cool. I think that could be a cool little, like, thing that they were, like, living under the water at one point. And, like, some people were under the water, some people were up on the mainland, and then there were people also in the nether. It's, like, a whole, like, cool thing. All they need now is to get someone in the air, and they have all 4 elements. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Alright, you've trapped yourself now. Now you die. Now you've trapped yourself with me, and now you die. I don't need regular insects. I think that's more likely and, like, possible compared to, people, like, this wasn't originally in an ocean and it just flooded. Because to me, that doesn't make sense. Like, I feel like the way that the water is, like, set up and, like, the water levels are here, it feels like it makes sense that this was built under the water and people lived in the water. Because, like, at the same time, like, if the ocean villages were, like, underwater and eventually drowned, why would they be at the same level or so close by ocean temples? You know? I feel like it makes sense that these things would probably be underwater, built under the water, and that's where they started, under the water. Because, like I said, there's also things like conduits, and they have the prismarine for them, clearly, because they built these temples. And they also had Heart of the Seas, clearly by the shipwrecks. So, I think it was very possible that they were able to do this. What was it? And they also had Nautilus shells, because the drowned have Nautilus shells. It's things like this where it's just like, I feel like the simplest option makes the most sense. That's not as, like, complex as we make it out to be sometimes. Let me quickly just grab this. Bro, please fuck off. Well, go away. There we go, see? He's gone away now. Just give him a couple bops and they just don't want anything to do with you anymore. Oh, man. Ooh, okay, here's something fun for me to talk about. Y'all know that I love the Hermitcraft server and all the, like, that stuff, like the life series and everything like that. They just finished up Wildlife today. Silver, if you don't want to get spoiled, I would suggest muting stream for a little bit. But, so, just before I went live today, I was finishing watching the finale. Oh my god, the way the finale went this season, it's insane. It's about as wild as the whole series has been. The end of the Wildlife series has been as wild as the Wildlife itself. Like, I feel like it descended into so much chaos as everyone started, like, slowly dying to one thing or the other. I think it was first with, I think Etho was the first to go out. And then after that it was Scar. Then all of Bam Bam, like, basically Jimmy and Lizzie all both died together at the same time right after Scar. Then it was Scott. Then it was Cleo. Like, everyone just started dying so fast. And then freaking Tango knocked B-dubs off of the tower. That was funny. He didn't even mean to do it, but he did it. It's so funny. The ultimate betrayal, as you could say. And then it was, at the very end, it was Ren and Ren, Joel, and Grian. And I was so rooting for Ren to win because Ren was the split of Martin and Ren. And I was like, oh my god, that would be so cool if that won. Like, would that count as Martin winning twice as well? Would that mean Martin won twice as well? Along with Ren Dog? That would be an amazing thing. But no, sadly Joel beat Ren. And then Joel just straight up went after Grian and was like, nope, I'm winning this time, guys. Bad boys winning here. The family's winning. Oh, that was the fun. I loved his whole little thing about doing Vin Diesel. Like, it's the family, guys. He and Jem just went through that whole series just pretty well. Like, they were still on yellow at the finale. Can you believe that? They were still on yellow at the finale of, like, the whole series. That is insane. Like, I don't know what, like, I don't know how, but, like, they just never seem to have died that whole time. Like, Jem and Joel, I don't know, they're a power duo. They, they are too OP when they team up together. That is insane. They were insane this season. And I think just the fact that they teamed up for the wildlife one as well just worked really well for them. Because they were just a crew that freaking, like, Joel was, like, so focused on, like, just doing his family thing that he didn't care about what any of the challenges were. He's like, I guess it's kind of cool. Oh, I forgot to sleep. We gotta sleep. Uh-oh. I didn't hear it. Uh-oh, we're lagging again. We're just gonna quick reconnect. There we go. Just so that way we can... Yeah, there we go. We did sleep. Okay. Oh, no. Get out of here. I am not playing with that. There we go. I am not playing with that today. Alright, let's chuck that one in there, because that's where it's going to go. I am not dealing with creepers on this second thing. Oop, I forgot to... Oh, I accidentally opened that one. Oopsie, my bad. There we go. I meant to uncover that one. Y'all didn't see it, but I basically 3-shot a creeper because he was just hanging out on this sand thing that I was working on. Yeah, last thing I need is mob spawning on this thing, and then I have to fight the mobs. That would not be fun. That would be less than ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just like I gotta fight all these guardians constantly. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be painful. This is gonna be very painful. Go away. Bro, go away. Go over there. And exist over there for a little bit. Let me just quickly place these sand down. Let me exist in placing my sand. There we go. You all just stay down there by that thing, and I will exist up here. We will go our separate ways in entirely non-confrontational ways. Bro, just go over there. Oh, okay, or not. I guess you just were not... You just had way less health than I thought you did. Oh, man. I don't know why, but this song reminds me of Yoshi. And I think it's because of this noise right here. It makes me think of Yoshi. Bro, the whole Mario lore and everything like that is insane. Like, you ever think that, like, sometimes you make some complicated lore and you're like, oh man, I made that a little bit weird. Yeah, no, Yoshi is some of the weird ones. Oh my god, how did I miss you? Just go over there, sit in your corner, and I'll sit in mine, and we'll both be happy, alright? There we go. He sits in his corner, I'll stay in my corner, we'll both be happy, and at the end of the day, we won't kill each other. Yet. I'll be killing him a lot more. But no, like, Mario lore is insane. It's just craziness. Like, imagine the fact that freaking Mario is killing off Toads by destroying the bricks. You've got also the fact that this man literally, like, uses the Yoshis and just tosses them into the depths of just, I don't know what it is, like death, basically. He just tosses them into a death hole. Then you've got also the fact that Princess Peach just cannot, like, stop getting captured. I am nearly convinced the three of them are just doing this whole, like, three-way cycle of just wanting to, like, Peach goes and gets captured, Bowser does the whole capturing thing, and then Mario's like, alright guys, so now I need to go and save her. And Bowser and Mario in complete cahoots the whole time. They're like, alright, so you're gonna go to this castle first, and you're gonna think that she's at that castle, but really she's gonna be at the other castle. And then you're gonna come to that castle. Then we're gonna fight, and then I'm gonna lose and fall into a vat of lava, and then you're gonna save the princess. You can get the princess, and then I get the cut of whatever reward money you get. Like, I just imagine these two are just constantly working together just for this stuff. I just think that just, in my brain, just is the funniest thing in the world. It fits for me. In my brain, it makes sense that that's the lore. Go. Oh my god, how am I missing you? Go away. Get over there and go into your corner. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to kill you, mate. Sorry, but you gotta die. One thing I don't get is why does it take so long for them to charge up that blast? It feels like that should be like a way easier attack to charge up. Oh. Like, sometimes I wonder why it takes them so long to like charge up that attack. You want to know something I've also just been thinking about just because effects have been affecting me all day? The effect challenge. You know how there's an achievement for you getting like all the effects all at one time? Now there's like 4 more effects that you can get. I think. Yeah, it's the slime, the silverfish, and the sticky. I think it is, like where you get the cobwebs. I think it's 3 more. I could be wrong. I feel like I'm missing one. Am I missing one? No, I think that's all of them. Yeah, because then you've got, and so now you've got to get like, now trying to get all of those at one time. So now you got to get all the original ones you already have, plus those 3. And I don't know if you can get them all just, I'm pretty sure you can get the new ones by potions, but I don't know how people do the challenge. If they do them by other means, aka by like using the natural things like a conduit to get water breathing and night vision, obviously going to the Guardian Farm to get the mining fatigue, going to the Nether Fortress to get withering, going to the end to get the floating thing. I think that's the last one they have to get, because honestly, if you try to get levitation while you're trying to also get all those other stuff, that's stupid. God, and you got all of them timed. All of them are basically on a timer, basically. Oh, actually, you could get withering via the wither flowers, actually. So you probably don't even need to like get a wither skeleton hit you. You get withered by just by standing on the flower. Oh God, that's like such a complicated process that you have to do. People who are able to do it, I applaud them. That is an insane feat. I could never. I honestly God could never do that. Oh, because then you guys get the hunger as well. Poison. Oh my God, so you'd be basically on like one thing of HP. Jeez. And then as you're taking damage, you could be spawning cobweb, silverfish, or slime. Oh my God. I'm just like imagining this in my brain, guys. Like that's crazy. Doo doo. It would have to be a lot of nether travel, because so you would have to like probably get. You'd have to get one of the longest lasting ones, which would probably be mining fatigue. Mining fatigue is one of the longest lasting ones that you can get naturally. Then you would get, but no, the conduit one doesn't last very long either. The conduit one only lasts as long as you're in the conduit. Ooh, that's weird. How would you do that then? I guess you would have to get potions, which would make it a lot faster and a lot easier then. Because then you could just get the longest lasting potion, which would be like 8 minutes, I think, for most of these things. Most of the potions, like, their longest is 8 minutes. I think one of the shortest ones is like... Oh, wait, but how do you get... Oh, absorption and regen from golden apples, obviously. The god apples. Is there any other effect that you can get naturally in a survival world? Am I forgetting some? Haste you get from a beacon, but that also is so long as you're within the space of the beacon. That's got to be so difficult. Trying to use the hopper more often because that's what I'm supposed to be using for this. I'm gonna drop off the prismarine stuff. Getting more crystals and stuff, which is nice. Already started a 16th of the way of the stuff that I need. Not even probably a 16th. I'm just going to need so much prismarine for what I want to do. Actually, it probably won't even need prismarine now. Actually, if I'm gonna make the Elder Guardian, I'm gonna have to need like gray. It's gonna be like gray concrete with blue terracotta. Yeah, because it's like a weird purpley blue, and so it has to be the blue terracotta. Because blue terracotta is like its own shade. Blue terracotta is like this weird purpley blue that doesn't make any sense to me. Because it like just doesn't fit. It does not fit. Granted, cyan doesn't also fit either. Like, riddle me that one, Batman. Why is cyan terracotta like gray? It's such a weird. It's like a weird tone, and it doesn't exactly work well when you put it against stone because it's still a little bluey. So it's like this weird combo, and I always try to figure out how to incorporate it into builds because it's such a versatile block. Because it's got the grays, but it's also got blues, but it's got a little bit of green too. Because it's cyan. Of course, it's got a little bit of green in it. So it's like this weird combo that you can put into a lot of different builds, but it's also like the weird like outlier that kind of can't fit into a lot of blocks as well. Like in my testing world, I made a line. So I made like lines of the different colors, and I went from like the most saturated to the least saturated. So it's like the brightest red you have to like the darker reds, basically. To like almost like desaturated as well, like the darker reds to almost desaturated red. And it's crazy to look at because like the oranges and the yellows have a lot of similar colors that overlap. Oh boy, I'm starting to really take some damage on my stuff. Like copper and sandstone and all that, there's a lot of overlapping color there. Then you've got green, which has just way too many different shades. Like, honest to God, why are there so many? There's so many different shades. So many different shades of green. That honestly, that I got to a point when while I was making the green side, that I just started like giving up on trying to do the shades. I just kind of tried to make it like light to dark. I tried to make it from the lighter greens to the darker greens, and that worked out pretty well because it like worked. You know, it just worked out really well. And then the blues. Oh my god, the blues. I had to decide how I wanted to do it, and I tried to separate it by saturated blue, a more like purpley violet blue, and then purple, which was weird because some of it worked out really well, but some of it didn't. So I had to then separate the light blues from the dark blues, and then there was the purpley blues. And cyan, honestly, like, it kind of mixed in with... I put my cyan with my greens. I didn't put it with the blues, because the cyan with the green, it kind of looked a little bit better, honestly. In my brain, at least. And then you got the purples and the pinks and the magentas. Magenta and pink I put together. I just made pink the lighter version of magenta. Reds honestly were probably the easiest ones I had to do. Because red was just so simple. There was not a lot of different red blocks, and there was not a lot of like diversity between red and any other color. It was just really, quite literally just red. Red, red, red. And there's no other in between on it. What I want to find, I know there was this block palette map thing that I saw one time. And so you can like just basically look down the line to see like if you want to like say like right here was sand. I could look to the side to see what colors I need to go to get to blue, or this way to see what colors I need to get to red. Like I thought that was really creative and a really cool way of like going about things. Because it had like not all the blocks, but most of the blocks that were usually used in building, specifically like terracotta and stuff like that. So that's like a really helpful tool when you're like doing gradients and stuff like that. Because gradients are so hard sometimes, man. Especially if you're trying to like do it in a certain amount of blocks. But you also want it to make it look nice. Like for example, the gradient that I used in the barn. I did the whole brown terracotta to mangrove to mud and all that fun stuff. Just to add a little bit of texture and flavor to it. And it worked out pretty nice. And the same thing with when we were texturing in our little cave area that me and Hunter have. Like, trying to get from purple to green, oh boy, there's some hoops you gotta jump through. Or even magenta to green, like there's a lot of hoops you gotta jump through there with that one. Oh please, Elder Guardian, let me just get this real fast, please. Just let me get these sand real fast before you curse me. Please, just let me grab this sand. Thank you, Elder Guardian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll do this. What I'm gonna do actually... Oh, I just got that in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. I'm gonna quickly lay out the last few lines. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that's going to go right there. Oh, that's going to suck for them. Actually, let's then move this over 1. So that way it's like a 3 by 3. Or 3 by 4. That's fine. Trying to get away so I can, like, eat. And get my health up, because, ooh boy. I'm going to start taking a lot of damage while I'm over there. Thankfully, because I'm actually building on the monument now, it shouldn't have to go too far down. It should be a pretty fast process. Ah. These guys are such a pain in the ass. I don't want to just sit here and take it, because now my armor is going to be taking so much damage. Get over here and die. Oh my god, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Die. Die! God damn it! Oh my god. Oh look, there's already one just spawning inside the little areas. I'm gonna try and get this done as fast as possible. Oh, come on, man. Give me a little bit more. Where? Oh, it's this guy. I thought it was a guy from the front. Nope, it's just this guy. You're kind of stuck here, mate. You're stuck with me. Sorry. You are at the disadvantage here. Oh, I missed him. Oh, oh. Where? Got him. Bro, I cannot fight in the water, man. Bro, could you, like, not? How do I keep missing them? Back here. Bam. Alright, sleepy time. Sleepy time. Ow. It is night. It is very much night now. Let me sleep. I am aware you cannot let me sleep until it is night. I am pretty sure it's night. So it lets me sleep. Alright. Put that lava in there now. Look at that. We're filling up really fast. And I should probably move these out of here now, actually. So that way it is not taking up space in a room. Nope, I want Aquila. Just going to move these here for now. So it's not taking up space in a room where there needs to be glass melted. How much sand do I have left? Still a decent amount in there. Still a decent amount in there. We're going to grab some more from this one. Chuck 2 more in there. These are filling up nicely. There we go. This one's almost done. That should be enough to fill it up. That should be enough. It's that last one over there that doesn't have anything, that has like nothing in it, that's gonna take like forever to fill. But then in that case, I at least have so much sand, or so much glass, I won't even know what to do with it. Bruh, no, stay away. No. 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 Oh my god, they're gonna be on both sides of me. God damn it. Gonna be getting attacked from all sides. God. Frick off. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. I just want to finish this section. Let me finish this section. I'm not gonna make them into tiny squares, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that, because what I can just do is just do the whole like sponge the whole way down, instead of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Instead of making them squares and then just going down the square. I'd rather just go down the row and just do that rather than try to do it the other way. 'Cause that's just more sand I need to get, and I don't want to get more sand. If I'm going to get more sand, it's going to be to make more glass. And by the time we finish with draining this whole ocean monument, we'll have plenty of sand to make into glass afterwards. Alright, let's finish this up. Come on, let me go. Ah! Where is it? Oh, he's down there. Bro, you good? There we go. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to get rid of these sand here. That's right by this. Specifically because I'm so close to the Elder Guardian now. And when you're like just so close to the Elder Guardian, he'll just be able to basically redo it every time. While you're so close, you'll be able to just like undo whatever he's doing. You'll be able to redo the effect basically as long as you let it like naturally run out. Now, I could just go and get a bucket of milk, but then I would have to bring a cow over here, and he'd have to just sit here constantly so I could get rid of my mining fatigue, and I don't feel like doing that. Yes, I am just very lazy. That is what I am saying. I'm just saying I'm very lazy. I'm trying to do things as effectively, but not efficiently as possible. If I really wanted to be efficient, I would have invisibility potions with me. I would have waited till we had Nether available to get invisibility potions, but no, I wanted to go and to get this started so fast. I was like so pumped. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I think I'm pretty good right now. I think I'm like at such a range that the Guardians aren't either spawning around here, or they're also just hanging out down there by the archways, because they're hanging out by the entrance, and their AI is trying to like put them right in front of it, but there is actually a giant sand wall right in the middle of it, so they can't. So they're kind of just like in there stuck in the sand. So I think we're gonna be good for the rest of this. I just need to not fall off the block that I'm standing on. Oh my god. Boom. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Alright. Let's go. We're almost there. Oh, I can smell cookies. Bro, I smell them. I smell the cookies. I think I smell peanut butter. I think it's the peanut butter cookies that she's making right now. Ooh, peanut butter cookies. Guys, my parents make about... So my mom makes, I think... Oh god, I need to remember. I think it's like a baker's dozen amount of cookies. So she makes about like 13 different kinds of cookies. And those 13 kinds of cookies could be about like 20 to 30 cookies, if that, just one kind of cookie. And then she makes about a dozen... No, it's about 16 lollipops, and then she makes about like 12 different flavors. So in total, my house is just full of smells that I love. For about a whole 2-3 weeks. And then even after that, no one ever finishes all of the cookies, and we never finish all of the lollipops, so I have them after the party, and so it's just like a never-ending cycle of just happiness in my household during December. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Ooh, boy. Yo, I actually put up a Christmas tree in my room, and it lights up and everything. I got a little, like, it's like a little clipped-on star at the top. I got lights going all around it. I've got even ornaments on it. I got, like, ornaments I used to put on the actual tree downstairs, and then I have some ornaments that I bought on my own while I was away. Then I've got a little, like, snowman and little dog, little guys, like, hanging out the bottom of it. And then I got, like, a stocking hanging on my lamp. It's kind of cool. I kind of love it. I am very much here for it. I would show you guys. I might post a picture. I might post a picture of it. Maybe I'll post a picture of it on Twitter. So that way you guys can see it if you want to see it. But I usually don't like to, like, I don't really want to turn my camera on today. I don't feel like putting on my mask and everything right now. And then I'd have to also set up the whole camera, because I haven't touched the camera in a long time, guys. I don't even know if the camera still works on the Streamlabs right now. So I'll probably post a picture of it on Twitter or something like that. Being like, yo, look at the Christmas tree vibes. There's even an ornament on there that says I love you to the moon and back, which I thought was hilarious. It's like, my name is Moon. Haha. Funny. Come on, we're almost there. Let's finish this stuff. Let's finish this line off. Ooh, doo, doo. Doo, 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 doo. Doo, 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 doo. Alrighty. Ah. Let's top that all over there. Bro. Okay, how many double chests have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 double chests. Got all of that. Oh my god, that is insane. Alright, guys. I'm getting really hungry, and I'm also a little tired. So, I'm gonna finish up this section off camera, but I need to go eat some food first. So, I'm gonna head out for the night, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, night, or afternoon, wherever you lovely stars are in the world. And also have a great day, alright? Have fun, guys. See you later.